Ooh, sweet. Okay, yeah, that was terrible. Bullet Club on Impact again, and this is not like Chris Bey teaming up with secondary members. No, these are like the main head honchos, the Gorillas of Destiny, and the current leader Jay White team up to take on the alliance of Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Jake something. Yeah, that's an actual name, and Speedball Mike Bailey. I'm Jake something. That's a name. That's a name we just accept. Okay, but yeah, Bullet Club had reunited again in Impact Wrestling with their American division side kind of running wild with Chris Bey part of the group and Jay White and the Gorillas of Destiny hanging out in New Japan, hanging out in America more than they're hanging out in New Japan pro wrestling shows. So Jay White and the Gorillas of Destiny just been doing their thing in America, raining hell as all humanly possible, and we finally get the long-awaited match heading into February 19th of the Gorillas of Destiny versus the Good Brothers in Bullet Club Civil War action. But yeah, moving on. Yeah, this was Bullet Club have been having this weird thing going on with Tama Tonga clearly being the gatekeeper of Bullet Club leadership. Like, a lot of people just think he should just be the leader because he makes the most sense. He's pretty much one of the last remaining few guys that's been here since day one. The other one being Bad Luck Fale, the underboss. Personally, I feel like they should just give him the leadership at this point. He's pretty much become the gatekeeper, so to speak, since he kicked out Cody, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Yeah. So, Bullet Club has been having this thing with Jay Whitehall and the team going on with this, and like they seemingly starting to get fed up with Jay White, and I'm just like, oh boy, my buddy King from ATW is gonna be pissed seeing Bullet Club fracture again for like the third time maybe, and to another civil war, and Chris Bey's caught in the middle since he joined Bullet Club last year when Jay Whitehall made his surprise appearance on Impact Wrestling after Slammiversary. Still awesome. It's pretty high up there in regards to that talk, but yeah, they had to go through Team Impact. That's how I have to call them on this, because if I put it in the if I put that in the title, it's not going to fit, so I can't do that. So the combination, the combustible elements of Jake something, yeah, that's the name, Speedball Mike Bailey, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, they fight in the main event in a huge 8-man tag team match. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about that Tama Tonga stuff. Like, he's certainly been up there lately with arguing for the leadership position. And Chris Bey, I wouldn't be surprised if this is part of a plan to get Chris Bey the world title shot, because he does look the part. And especially him being in Bullet Club really helps him, since he's now operating Impact Division territory and he could plant more people to join his group, the Impact subdivision, so to speak. But having these two guys, having the head leaderships be on Impact is a big deal for me. Like, just seeing how much Impact's kind of taking the most advantage of the Forbidden Door stuff. Though we'll credit AEW for bringing back the territory system into the mainstream again, but really let's give Impact the credit. It's become the epicenter of all the insanity that has brought about wrestling's crossover events like AAA, WWE, and I can't believe I had to say that. Okay, maybe partially on that front, because until I see a WWE talent show up in Impact, then we'll get something there. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Uh, AEW, we had all these different partnerships, Ring of Honor, all these different partnerships working in tandem with Impact and saying their talent mostly there, and you're just stunned trying to wonder what's going on. That Impact kind of got the most out of all this, and yet I'm still wondering when on earth are they ever going to get a bigger TV deal instead of just being on Access TV or YouTubing it up. Like, they still make money on YouTube, but Access TV is like... So, yeah. And the combustible element of Austin and Madman Fulton with Mike Bailey and Jake Something, I still have to go ahead and remind myself that's an actual wrestling name. I'm like... I can't take that somewhat with a grain of legitimacy with that name, because it's just so out there. It reminds me how in X-Men they fight this big, imposing beast of a machine, and then you also then remember its name is Nimrod, and it's like, yeah, that's not really helping it. That's not helping its name. Like, it's they call ahead and call him the Great Beast itself, Nimrod, and it's like, oh my god. Anyways, but moving on from name complaining, because we already have enough with T-Bar and Mace going on in WWE, but Jake Something, that's a thing I have to accept. Yeah. This was pretty okay. This was a pretty okay 8-man tag team match. Just the spectacle of that thing was sells this match for people, because it's Bullet Club, not secondary members or anything. It's the main head honchos hanging out in Impact Wrestling, and the spectacle is still just that, where you're reminded, oh my god, Impact's working with New Japan, and we never thought that would happen again after what happened with Okada. And especially how Impact tried to get a deal with New Japan using Access TV, and New Japan was like, nope, fuck you guys, fuck you, and let their contract with Access TV end, because they're that pissed about how they handled Okada from the previous management years. Then they finally mend the fences, and now they're back on Access TV. We win! Impact just had to wait another few years. But yeah, Chris Bey, he's getting there. I feel like he's gonna be a world champion. Hopefully, probably heading into probably this year or next year. I want to say this year, but I'm not sure. He could win at Bound for Glory and make Bullet Club a stapled area for Impact Wrestling as their territory, because now they have the Impact World title. Hoping. But yeah, Team Bullet Club gets the victory over Impact Wrestling. And then after the match, we get the Good Brothers and Violent by Design attacking Bullet Club, because they can't call Kenny Omega anymore because he's currently out of action. The Young Bucks are kind of doing their own thing at the moment, and we don't know when the Forbidden Door stuff will be kicking up again with Impact and AEW. Though Dan Lambert has been spotted in Impact and in the crowd, so let's hope there's something there. Well, that's with the Beast, Jonah, but we'll see. Oh, and by the way, there was this funny moment where one of the members of the team, of Team Impact, had this Madman Fulton, I believe, tagged himself in by slapping the chest of his partner, and he's just like, no way, Jake chops him in the chest, Ace Austin in the chest to make the tag, and it's like, just something we accept. But yeah, and it was officially decreed after the show that Bullet Club members the Guerrillas of Destiny will take on former Bullet Club members, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and hijinks ensue from there. And meanwhile, Jay White will fight the Madman, Eric Young. So when I heard that, I was like, The Guerrillas of Destiny and the Good Brothers I didn't suspect they would do Jay Whitehall versus Eric Young. That could be a sleeper match of the night. Like people can admit, Bullet Club versus Bullet Club is the match people want to see, but I think Jay Whitehall and Eric Young could actually pull it off. I'm hoping Chris Bey does something, considering he was just in the freaking main event again, and he is part of Bullet Club. So let's hope something happens. Too sweet me, baby. Too sweet me. But yeah, this is just a fun multi-man, eight-man tag team spectacle, and yeah, that's really all you can say about that. It wasn't like the greatest match in history. It's just a fun multi-man match, and that's all you can really say about it. It wasn't the greatest multi-man match. I would honestly think Survivor Series 2016's Team SmackDown vs. Raw was my favorite, but that's a different matter. Unless we're going 6-man tag team, then the Shield and Wyatts win by like a mile, 10 miles, kilometers. But yeah, fun times are ahead. And I didn't even talk about the Honor No More group. Like, they're like, you gotta remember, like, now it's like Impact is fighting a battle on two fronts. Bullet Club on one side, Ring of Honor's Honor No More on the other. That's just like, it's only a matter of time to, and I'm hoping we get the Elite to join in on the fun. And then we get the Paragons showing up, the Undisputed Elite, as I like to call them, because that's the obvious name they should go with. But that's just me. But yeah, fun times are ahead. We gotta see what happens next with Impact. They're rocking it out with this Forbidden Door stuff. I just wish they got more people watching them. Damn access TV restriction and whatnot. But maybe one day they'll get a big deal again and be put on big televisions. That or the streaming platform works out well better. But yeah, fun times. And oh man, this is just a fun 8-man tag match. Just what you want. Just a fun night, just to sit back, relax, and pop a couple drinks and just watch a fun little show. Wouldn't it be great? And people have been praising Impact to death, like saying this is one of the best products going lately. The ones that the sleeper hits that have been going. Like AEW has their mainstream success going. WWE is WWE. Let's just go with that. Impact's just like, we will dig even further to the stars. But yeah, just wish they had more of a mainstream access to get people to watch them more. What can you do? Other than just hope. Well, this was Neo Reality, the WrestleVerse of Bullet Club versus Team Impact Wrestling. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Peace and take care. And have a good day, everybody. And keep on watching.